Hey, yo, it's Big Zay, man, the king of trunk music, liquor store all-star, and you tune in with the Rev and The Bear podcast. Get blessed on the way to work, you feel me?
Hey guys, welcome to the Rev and The Bear, live from the At Home Sports Studio. I am one of your hosts, the Rev, here the main man, the Bear.
What up? We got a special guest in tonight. It's one of our southern friends
Yeah,
out of Texas.
good old Texas, near Waco, I believe.
I'm pretty sure because he says he's a Baylor fan. So that's a shout out to Baylor from Caleb Puckett. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. I'm excited to be here. Been wanting to do this for a while, so
And
this will be a good one.
Have you been listening since day one, since this first started, since episode 1?
I wasn't told as soon as episode 1, but I've listened to every podcast. I went back to make sure I listened to them, and I enjoy it, man. It's nice.
All right.
Happy to
We
be
haven't had a special guest in a while.
That's true. I think it's like the last 3.
3 or
I
4.
think it's 3 or 4.
We have had it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. So before we start, you got any shout outs you want to do, Mr. Caleb?
Oh yeah, man. Gotta say hello to old mama, old Jessica Brown back in small town Hubbard, Texas. Love you,
Jessica
Mama.
Brown.
Shout out to Hubbard, you know,
Yeah.
small town love.
How many people are in that town?
All of about 1,400.
Oh my God.
You're going to be famous after this.
Yes, you are. Well, so coming to the viewers and to the listeners right now, we got multiple sports news coming too today, but I think we're gonna start off with a little bit of baseball just because there's so much going on. We're gonna kind of not hit pretty hard into it, but the top kind of stories.
The big
right
stories, yeah, the big stories.
Now. And
sure.
I think right now for me, if you guys don't know, the Dodgers and the Reds made a trade today, which helped out the Reds and could possibly sign Bryce Harper to the Dodgers.
Bryce to the Dodgers.
Bryce
Nice.
to the Dodgers, right?
They freed the room for him.
They freed the room in the outfield for him. Still keeping a lot of key people there.
Well, before we discuss this, what was the trade for the people that don't know?
So for all you viewers out there and listeners, what happened was Dodgers traded Alex Wood, one of their key, I would say top 3, 4 kind of starting rotation pitchers, but they did move him to the bullpen because he was struggling a little bit, but he'll be fine in the starting rotation. So he went to Cincinnati. Matt Kemp went to Cincinnati, and Yasiel Puig went to Cincinnati. Only one out of those 3 have kind of like more years left. This is the last year for Yasiel Puig and Matt Kemp on their contracts. But I have a feeling, of course, Yasiel Puig is not going to re-sign there. I don't think Matt Kemp is either. But Alex Wood's kind of stuck there. And then the Dodgers took on Homer Bailey's contract, which is owed $19 million for no reason at all. And they got a couple prospects out of it. But the main reason was, hey, we need Bryce Harper. We want him now. We want him long term. We got the cap space now. We got the room in the outfield now. Will you sign here in LA? And I think, yes, he will.
I think that's what he wants. He wants a star-studded... He wants the attention on him, which he'll get. He'll get the money, and then that's his team. He's the...
That would be his franchise. Well, besides Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah, but, you know,
He
pitchers
would
only...
be literally, I feel like it's just an overall good fit. He stays in the National League, which he wants. It's a hitter's ballpark. It's an easy division.
And, yeah, it's a playoff
Besides
team.
Colorado.
And it's a playoff team.
Exactly.
Every year.
They've been to back-to-back World Series.
And that's what he wants.
Yep, exactly. What do you feel about that?
I think LA knows that this move is 100% to free up room for Bryce Harper, because on top of the picks that they gave up, the players that they gave up, in turn they also got $7 million in cap for international signing money from Cincinnati.
That's ridiculous. That's a lot, actually.
It is. And especially whenever your top priority being LA is keep Clayton Kershaw happy, you're going to need extra money to be able to pull in a guy like Bryce Harper, who by himself still has insane amounts of upsides and still is going to draw in a very large contract. So for them to be able to pull in an extra $7 million from Cincinnati, that has to be the move that they're trying to make.
But it's international money, though.
But that's big though.
But that's good to get free agents from.
But that's big because earlier this week, the MLB and Cuba reached the agreement that they don't have to defect anymore to come to the MLB, which means a lot more players like Puig can come to the States, and
which is good not only for players but just for that country.
That's good for both sides.
It's good. It's good for the kids there, and I'm happy about it. There's some people probably still a little stubborn about it, but I think it's all in all it's good for baseball and good for just the whole entire world.
Absolutely.
All right, so this trade, Who wins, who loses, or did they both win?
Short term, Cincinnati wins it as long as those players stay healthy. With those players healthy, and I think with that kind of core, I honestly, and mind you, they still have Joey Votto, Scooter Jeanette, Eduardo Suarez is there. Billy Hamilton's gone. Sorry, but he wasn't that great anyway. He was just fast.
Puig's fast.
And Puig's fast. Matt Kemp's out there. You filled a lot of holes that you needed. Now you just need to go get, besides Alex Wood now, you need to go get another starter.
Yeah.
Another starter, and I think you'll be okay. Because Iglesias is a great closer.
Yeah, and they gave up they filled a lot of holes.
They got rid of Homer
and,
Bailey.
and gave away garbage.
Yeah, they really did. That literally, the Dodgers were like, "Hey, we'll make your place clean. We'll take your garbage, but we're gonna probably get something in return later, and we might see you in the playoffs because of it." Cincinnati has a shot to make wild card playoffs if players stay healthy.
I say it's a win-win for both teams, but only if Bryce goes to LA.
Absolutely.
Of course, yeah.
If Bryce doesn't go to LA, Cincinnati stole this trade.
But the fact that the Dodgers are making these moves, and Bryce Harper knows why they're making these moves.
Oh, yeah.
If he doesn't do that, yeah, it's a stab, which, hey, just don't ever sign with LA in your career. You cannot do that now. But if he does sign and he stays there long term, good for him, good for the Dodgers. I think it's a good fit. So another story, we'll go on to the next one. Matt Harvey signs a deal with the Angels, who are in need of a lot of starting pitching. Matt Harvey getting traded last year to Cincinnati from the Mets. Everybody thought, you know what, maybe this is his time to start from ground zero and build up, which he did. He didn't do terrible. He did do bad, but not terrible.
But he's also on a bad team, too. He got no help.
He didn't, but he is not the strikeout Matt Harvey that everybody knew from like the Cy Young.
No, he's older. People starting to figure him out.
Exactly, but he's starting to figure out the ground ball game, like the Tim Hudson and stuff like that, and which is good. As you get older, you should figure out. You know what? I can pinpoint pitches. I can't strike out, but I can pinpoint it. You know.
I like it. He's also in a new division, so a lot of these players have never seen him.
It's scary though, because that is a hitter's ballpark.
It is a hitter's ballpark,
but he's got the best player around him.
Yeah.
He's got the best player in MLB. Mike Trout.
Yeah.
Justin Upton. Cole Calhoun. Gold Glover.
Otani
can't pitch this year, so Matt Harvey's going to see more playing time on the mound.
Very true.
So it's like the amount that I don't know how much they signed him for. I know it was quite a bit, and I don't agree necessarily on the specific amount he has. And I'm pretty sure he's got incentives, like if you pitch this many innings and stuff like that. But there's more reward, less risk, because you know what's happened to him. You know, with Tommy John.
I think he's happy with it because you got to think the whole deal with him and the Mets started when they were playing the Padres.
Yeah.
And he spent all his time in LA.
That's true.
So he likes LA. So
yeah, he likes it there. So that's kind of the story on that. I don't know, Caleb, you got anything on that?
I'm thinking that with Harvey going to LA, I think that that's best case scenario for him because even if he is not their go-to guy pitching, with the roster that they have batting, in practice alone, the guys that he's going to go against with Upton and Mike Trout, Cole Calhoun, and Otani, he's going to get that top-tier league batters against him going anyways. So nothing that he's facing in practice is going to be any harder than what he's facing during the games. And I think that could show him.
That's some good insight.
This is Brad Awesomeness right here.
Yeah, this is
the Angels.
Yeah, this is some good insight.
Plus, mind you, good thing you brought that up. I forgot. Mike Scioscia's not there. Whole new scenario now for that whole entire team, for that franchise, everything. Mike Scioscia's been there forever.
But the thing is, though, it also makes the trade that Cincinnati just did for Alex Wood look even better.
True.
Because you just lost Harvey.
Yep.
Who is a decent. I'm gonna say he's a good pitcher on his best day.
Yeah,
he's middle tier.
He's not like.
He's not lights out like he was.
Yeah, he's not lights out.
But he's not.
He can get the win.
But he's not Homer Bailey bad.
No, God, I don't think anybody can get that bad.
But you gotta think. So in the span of 2 days, you lost Harvey, you traded Bailey, but you get Wood, who's better than both of them combined.
True. Very true. And you got him locked up for long term.
Yeah, so it makes sense he look even better.
Right now, the trades and the signings and stuff like that are looking really well. And going into signings, Daniel Murphy signs 2 years with the Rockies. I don't like it. I really don't. Because the Rockies are like, hey, we want to compete. they're the only team I feel like in the NL West right now that can compete with the Dodgers.
It's not
Yeah.
even close.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Well, I mean, with anybody else.
With anybody else, yeah. The Rockies, it just sucks where they're at because everybody hits a bomb off of every pitcher there. But I feel like their pitching is getting a lot better. John Gray looks good. German Marquez looks good. Freeland looks good. Now you got, so now we got a good core there. Nolan Arenado, please resign there. Please resign. If you want your career to stay intact, you would resign there. And then Trevor Story, phenomenal shortstop.
Yeah, absolutely.
First base, Ian Desmond, he needs to show up. He's a great fielder, mind you, but he can't hit like he did in Washington. So I feel like if they can get a first baseman, it would be even better. Catcher, too. They need a catcher really bad. But everything else in the outfield, David Dahl, rookie season.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Crushed.
He played
Charlie Blackmon's there long term.
I love Charlie Blackmon.
And then, I don't know if Cargo's there. I think he's a free agent right now. I don't know who's playing right field right now. I think it's a rookie, but they honestly, they have a core there that can work. But they needed DJ LeMahieu to stay there because he gets on base.
Yeah.
He gets on base. A lot of those players that they have besides Nolan Arenado doesn't get on base like maybe Charlie Blackmon, but like every third at bat when you need that person on base, DJ LeMahieu is the guy. Daniel Murphy was that guy 3 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Not now.
I mean, he's 34 years old. I mean,
he can still hit, and plus being in a hitter's ballpark with that, I think he'll hit more home runs than he usually does.
I think it's going to turn out to be an okay deal for Colorado.
I think it's an average deal.
But the thing is, they just kind of gave up on trying to get LeMahieu back.
So I think what's happening is DJ is probably asking for a lot of money, which I would if I'm hitting like 320 every season for the past 5 seasons.
He deserves it
without getting hurt. Really.
But here's the thing, though. He's probably going to stay in the NL. He's probably going to go to a competitor, and then.
But who's that? Who's that team though? So mind you, right now, this is way off topic. Ian Kinsler's off the market. Just signed with the Padres for 2 years.
Yeah, he did.
For $8 million.
Yeah, he did.
I was unaware of that.
Which is really weird for the Padres even signing multi-year, which was really weird.
Breaks my
but that also takes off another second baseman off of there, right? So Padres were in need of a second baseman because they were trying to start building. I feel like the Padres, if they can get some players, they can be okay.
The Padres always are trying to build, though.
What does that mean for DJ LeMahieu now is, honestly, with that kind of hitting and everything like that, send me to the AL, dude. Send me to the AL and send me to the Red Sox.
Yeah.
True.
That is a perfect fit right there. Brock Holt's there in case you get hurt. He can play anywhere. Ian Kinsler's gone. Who else was there? Brandon Phillips wasn't there. I mean, he was there for a little bit in the minor leagues, but he was gone. They need a second baseman.
Yeah.
Get DJ LeMahieu. They have enough money. If they sign him, they don't sign Craig Kimbrell, though.
And they want a closer more than they want a infielder.
I think you can get a closer easier and cheaper than a second baseman.
Yeah, but Kimbrell's a damn good closer.
He is. He's going to go in the Hall of Fame the way he keeps it up. But I don't know what you guys feel about that, but DJ LeMahieu is going to be the next big free agent off the market with this Daniel Murphy signing.
I'm calling Harper. I think Harper's close to signing. I think this LA deal really.
It's a ticking time bomb.
I think it really shortened the window for Harper signing. I think Harper's close to signing.
What do you think?
I think they had to have discussed this with Harper prior. Otherwise, I don't think that they would have given up Puig and everything else that they gave up. Otherwise, unless they at least had some kind of inclination that he was interested.
Yeah, that's true. But honestly,
because otherwise, that's just a gamble.
I would love to see Bryce Harper sign with the Phillies because that outfield would be phenomenal.
I would hate it.
Why?
I'm tired of playing Bryce Harper.
Well, okay, I'm sorry you're an Atlanta fan, and sorry that you've been playing him since day one that he got there, but imagine that outfield. So you have Herrera, Hoskins would move to first, and you got McCutchen. Woo! God! And that whole entire... And Gene Segura's there now, Michael Franco. Who's second base? Scott Kingery. Oh my God, that team is... If you do not make the playoffs, Philadelphia, if you have Bryce Harper, I feel so bad for whoever is the GM of that team because you are about to get fired.
Oh, absolutely.
You made all the best moves, but your team can't win. It's going to start from the GM. Coach is going to get fired. and it's just done. And they got Wilson Ramos. No, Wilson Ramos went to the Mets. My bad. I thought he was still there.
I love watching McCutcheon play, man.
He's phenomenal. And last story, so we don't get off topic here, was Andrew Miller signing with St. Louis. I like it.
I like it.
I think it's a good fit for him, and St. Louis got a good deal out of it. Out of a top, I would say top 10 relief pitcher.
I'd say top 5.
He's just got to stay healthy.
He's arguably top 5.
He's dominant.
He's just got to stay healthy. So that's
Whenever he's healthy, he's top 5 for sure.
Yeah, most definitely, because he go extra innings too.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much baseball.
So let's change sports.
All right, what do we change it to, Rev?
Let's go to the egg-shaped sport of football.
Ooh,
Everybody's
good old
favorite.
football pick'ems here.
We're gonna start with the college bowl games.
I like college.
It is college bowl mania. There's 4 games on Saturday. Tune into the At Home Sports Show Bowl Mania episode for all the pick'ems. But I want to get the Bears' take on a couple of these.
I'm all right. I'm doing okay so far in like football pick'ems. I haven't done college yet, so we'll see how that goes.
Remember, at the At Home Sports Show one, if you beat me in my pick'ems, $50 Visa gift card coming your way.
Can I join in on that?
You can.
All right.
You can.
I'll write my own comment.
Yeah, listen to the show. Send me
All
your
right.
picks, dude.
I
All
got
right.
it.
So we're going to start with the morning game, and it is the He Went to Jared Birmingham Bowl between the Memphis Tigers and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Who you got?
I'm going with Memphis. I haven't watched either team this year. I'm going to be flat out honest. But I've seen Memphis like in highlights, and they look like they're a pretty decent team, so I'm going to go with Memphis on this one. Sorry, guys. I was like trying to burp at the same time there, and it just wasn't coming up too great.
Caleb, who you got?
I gotta take Memphis too, man.
Powerhouse. There it is. We are one.
They've been playing solid lately, man. They've hit an upswing. They had a couple snags early, but they've hit an upswing. So I think they're playing
What
good.
conference are they in?
Sunbelt.
Very well.
They're the same one as Central Florida. They play Central Florida for the
I
championship.
watched that game.
So as much as I want Wake Forest to win because they're in the ACC, I did also pick Memphis to win this game
Because you don't want to lose that $50 gift card.
because Memphis is a better team. All right, let's go to the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl between the Houston Cougars and guess what? An Armed Forces team
What?
and Army, the Black Knights.
So I want to know. Hang on. Okay, so I was looking at this earlier. Why does Army only have a 9-2 record?
They're 10-2.
They're 10-2.
They're 10-2.
Okay, so that was a typo on the website I was looking at. It said 9-2.
So they were 9-2 until they played Navy. When they beat Navy, they went to
So 10-2.
10-2.
Okay. So for me, I've got Army. The way they're playing is incredible. It looks like
They're playing.
it looks like they're like ready to compete at almost like a top 25 level.
Yeah.
And I think Houston is also a decent team, but I think Army's played tougher opponents. They took Oklahoma into overtime.
Yeah.
And Oklahoma's playing the college football playoffs.
Which is
Yeah.
extremely respectable.
So
Caleb, who you got on this one, man?
As much as I want to say Army, because I do think that they are the better team, I think the standard still
there's no
stands.
Case Keenum in Houston right
Nah,
now.
that's not what I'm
He's a
worried about.
Texan,
Though.
so he's going to pick
Oh
Houston.
my goodness, I forgot. And you're wearing a Cowboys shirt.
He's gonna run with the home team.
So I have to go with Houston for the simple fact that defense wins games. And Houston's front seven is playing phenomenal. They have been all year. And Army likes to run the ball. And it's going to be
They're
hard to
about to
run.
run over Houston.
They got that triple option.
They do, but
And the
that
Rev
front
can speak.
seven is
Okay.
very
The Rev
nice.
can tell you freely
Here
about
you go.
that.
So you say defense wins championships.
Why they
Houston,
lost 4 games then?
Houston is allowing 34 points a game.
Looks like Oklahoma.
Army is allowing 18 points a
You're
game.
welcome. That's Seattle's
Those
defense.
games that they're letting up those massive amounts of points are very pass-heavy teams, though. Army
You've
is
heard
not
it
a
from
pass
you've heard it
heavy
from
team.
Caleb that Houston takes Army down, and I'm saying Army takes Houston down.
I am sticking with my Armed Forces brethren, and I'm going Army.
The Rev and the Bear coming at you, Caleb. Watch out.
Mainly because I'm all about the triple option.
Gotta take Houston, man.
All right, let's go to one you'll like. Caleb, it's a Southern person's
Ooh.
dime store. The Dollar General Bowl.
Ooh.
Between the University of Buffalo. Can you guess their names? That's right. The Buffalo.
Yeah.
Versus.
They have a blue buffalo though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Versus the Troy Trojans.
Ooh. I've actually heard both of these schools this year, and they're actually having decent seasons. But Troy's been kind of like on the uprise for the past couple
So
seasons.
I'll give you their. You know what? this one's pretty close, so I'll give you a rundown.
Okay.
Buffalo 10-3.
Okay.
Lost their conference championship in
What's
Illinois.
the conference?
They're in the MAC.
Okay.
And they're playing Troy, who is 9-3.
And that is
I have no idea.
no conference.
Who
Okay.
did Buffalo lose to?
They're in the Conference USA. Sorry.
I would take Troy.
So I'll give you the.
Only reason I'm taking Troy is because I don't know if I'm wrong here. I might be thinking of another team, but there's a wide receiver there that they're talking about going in like the first or second round.
Yeah.
Is that,
Sorry, I misspoke there. They're in the Sun Belt.
they're in the, Troy is?
Troy's in the Sun Belt.
I would take Troy because I think there's some experience because they went to a bowl last year.
They did.
I don't know. Did Buffalo go? I don't
I
know.
don't believe Buffalo did.
So I would say Troy just because I'm pretty sure that half that class.
And
stayed
for Caleb's defense wins championships, Buffalo is allowing 24 points. Troy is averaging 21 points allowed.
That's still pretty close.
there. Oh, watch. He's gonna go with Buffalo.
Buffalo is averaging 34 points. Troy is averaging 29.
That's close.
Troy's in a tougher conference.
But they are both allowing roughly the same amount of yards.
so it's gonna be a good game.
Buffalo's allowing 349. Troy is
So it
allowing
comes down to-
345. They're pretty even all the way across the board.
It's coming down to like experience in bowl games then.
They both
That is
lost
true.
their last game. So there's that. This is being played in Alabama, and Troy is in Alabama as well.
A little bit of a home field advantage,
So
I think Troy has a bigger fan base than Buffalo already though.
especially when
I've
they're
heard
still
of.
playing in
So
Alabama.
if I'm like brand new to college, right? I'm like, oh, what colleges can I pick from for like sending an application? I've heard of Troy. I haven't heard of Buffalo. Like I've heard of the city, but I didn't know there was a university there.
Shouts out to the greatest Troy Trojan of all time, Marcus Ware.
Chandler Worthy, went to my high school. Shout out to Griffin Bear.
I don't know who.
He
went
plays
to
for the
my high
Texans right
school.
now. So
I graduated with too many people to know who went there.
Can't
And-
say the same.
yeah, same me either. Small town.
I got
Southern
600,
folk.
600 of us graduate at one time. I can't keep track of all.
We
of them.
graduated 40.
30.
That's luxury right there.
Yeah, small town Southern
That's
love.
nice. Okay, so wait, we gotta go back. So Caleb, who do you got?
I'm going to take Troy for the
Thank
same
you.
Troy.
Yes.
Troy. I'm also taking Troy.
Okay.
Better
All
conference,
right.
better team. So let's go to the last bowl game. Is the Sophie Hawaii Bowl. I probably mispronounced that bowl name, and I am sorry. It's Louisiana Tech, who is 7-5, versus Hawaii at 8-5.
Wow.
They're
I'm gonna stop you right there, Rev. I'm sorry. Hawaii's got a quarterback that is phenomenal. Hawaii wins this one by 20 points. And it's in Hawaii too. Hawaii's playing probably the best football I've seen in like years. Honestly. They are in the Mountain West, right?
Hawaii, yeah.
Yeah. So they do play some good opponents. Boise State,
True.
San Diego State. You know,
Yep.
they beat. I'm pretty sure they beat the crap out of San Diego State.
They took San Diego State to overtime.
Okay, but they won. I'm pretty
They
sure.
won by 1 point.
Did they
30
beat Boise State? I think that's one of their losses, actually.
Let's see here. I will give you Hawaii's schedule. They beat Colorado State, beat Navy, beat Rice, lost to Army, beat some nobody school. They took San Jose State to 5 overtimes. San Jose State only has 1 win on the year, so not too good for them. They did beat Wyoming,
Okay.
but then they went on a bad losing streak. They lost, so they were 6-1 going into October. Then they got beat by BYU, Nevada, Fresno, Utah State. So,
Okay, so
of all the best teams in their conference,
they
they
lost
took
to.
they took L's too.
But what I'm trying to say is, so now that I think about it, they want a little bit of. They got a little bit of fire. You know, they're at their home turf. They cannot lose in their home stadium. This bowl game is at their home stadium. You cannot lose that game.
They have only lost 2 games at home this year.
So you cannot lose this game. Doesn't matter how good the opponent is. You cannot lose this game. Hawaii wins this one by 20. That quarterback, I don't know his name. I've heard about him. He's got some pretty good stats.
Caleb, you going with the Rainbow Warriors or the Bulldogs?
I do love me some Rainbow Warrior football, man. And I think home field just takes so much advantage there because it's like nowhere else. You're having to fly minimum 8 hours just to get there. That's not something that you just get to see every day.
And I don't mean to interrupt. I'm just going to let you know, Louisiana Tech is going to go back 6 hours.
Yeah.
They're
That
going to be
does play a
tired.
factor.
They're going to be tired. I know they're going to probably get there like a week before. They're probably already there. Of course, well, they play tomorrow.
Yeah, they're definitely.
They've been there probably
I would
like for
hope
a
so.
week. They've probably been there for like a week, but it's hard to adjust going back and forth in time zones.
It'd be one thing if it was only like an hour or two, but 6 hours is a pretty large gap.
That's a big one.
I think I'm gonna have to go Hawaii. That home field advantage for them. This is what they do. They can't lose their final. They can't lose their final game at home.
You got your luau on. Yes.
So I believe that in my college bowl show, I picked Louisiana Tech,
You can't change it.
and I'm sticking with that
Okay, good.
because they played a better conference. They played better teams. They only lost to LSU by 2 touchdowns in Baton Rouge, which is no easy feat.
Absolutely not.
And they beat every good team in their conference. They are a better team in my eyes. I'm going with the Bulldogs, as much as it pains me to say that.
Hawaii, don't let us down. You have a 6-hour time zone change.
Play with some
advantage.
fire.
Play with some fire. Get your luau on and take the field.
I believe in the Rainbow Warriors.
All right, let's get into some other football news. The big boys. That's right. We're talking NFL pick'ems. Everyone's favorite part of the show.
This is the scary moment.
All right.
I didn't do good last week at all.
You did terrible last week. I also did terrible last week.
I think I got maybe not even half right.
All right. So, Saturday, 2 games.
I don't like Saturday games.
I don't either. I was mad there was no Thursday game.
It's so
I
stupid.
Where
was,
was my-
I was
where
pretty
was-
upset with that.
Where's my Thursday game at?
They played on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but
Why can't you play for the rest of the season on that?
I don't know. But here we go. Caleb, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Bear, you ready to redeem yourself?
Am I still winning?
You are by 1.
By 1? Okay. I'm ready then. Let's do this.
All right, here we go. Redskins at Titans.
Titans. Easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Titans. Redskins
Even
don't
though-
have a quarterback right now.
Yeah, but even though Washington did get that win,
Yeah, Josh Johnson. Shout out to you. Good job.
but
Good job, but I don't have a whole lot of faith in you
is
against the
it?
Titans.
It's in Tennessee too, right?
It is in Tennessee.
Yeah, I got Tennessee.
I'm also going Tennessee. Another game that should be a pretty evenly across the board call. Baltimore at Los Angeles Chargers.
I don't know why I'm hesitating, because I just have a feeling that with the whenever you pick the Chargers, it's always a scary moment, you know, because you never get that for sure.
Chargers are coming off that big
Oh,
win.
of course, yeah, and they're doing it now. They're going for the conference, or
Mhm.
not the conference.
Yeah, they're going for their
They're
division.
going for the
That-
conference
that-
and the division.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. So yeah, I'm going with. Well, I'm always want to say San Diego, but Chargers.
We'll pull the Dan Patrick, the San Diego LA Chargers.
Yeah, basically. I mean, stadium's still standing here, so
Philip Rivers still lives here, so
I'm pretty sure LT lives here.
but
Antonio Gates still lives here.
I'm also going Chargers. Caleb, I assume you're also going.
I have no fear going with the Chargers.
All right, Chargers. Even across 2 games, we're staying pretty even.
I don't like it.
Let's see how long this lasts.
I'm gonna change it.
Next game, the G-Men, who are without OBJ for a 3rd straight week, they roll into Indy.
Oh no, Indy's got that.
Yeah, Andrew Luck's playing hot, man. I like it because
and
Giants. Oh, Darius Leonard, man. That kid is
if he does
unreal.
not get Defensive Rookie of the Year, this entire league it's a joke.
He should, but I
It
don't
is a
think he will.
joke.
They finally have a good running back in Marlon Mack. He's stepping up. Eric Ebron, he's
Playing phenomenal.
he is
He
playing lights out.
He is.
Ty does what Ty does,
Yeah, so
Andrew Luck's
they're
playing
they're
phenomenally.
they
The
are
offensive line is on point.
they are firing right now.
and the Giants' defense is far from that.
So I can say unanimous Indianapolis.
Indy
Yes.
takes it, and I don't think that's a close game.
All right, let's go to another one that I'm actually calling someone to disagree here. Houston versus Philly. Caleb, you're a Dallas fan, so I'll let you pick first.
Man,
He's gonna go with opposite of Philly because they don't want Philly to win.
Exactly, he's gonna go bias, and I want him
Yeah.
to say that.
I don't want to be biased about it though. So the
They're
question
playing in Philly.
now, the question is,
Ooh.
Who's starting a quarterback for Philly?
Who do you
Big
think?
D.
Yeah, that's right.
Still
Nick Foles.
Big D.
They just made a shrine for him in the locker room.
The Texans have been kind of on a downswing lately.
No. They have not.
They've lost a couple games.
They've
They
lost
should
3
not
games
have
this
done.
year.
They've lost 4. They're
They've
10-4.
lost 4. They're 10-4.
What?
Yeah,
They lost to Indy last week.
exactly.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But that's a good team though.
Indy is a respectable team, and Indy's 8-6. Philly's 7-7. That's not too far of a difference.
Yeah, and guess who Philly beat last game? Can anyone name who they beat? Can anyone name who they beat?
It was the Rams.
There we go.
Yeah,
That's
it was
right.
The Rams.
That's right.
That's a big team.
I was shocked by that.
But I think the Rams are kind of like in coast mode a little bit. They don't want to play too
In a
hard
way.
because basically the Saints have kind of like plummeted, so there's not as much tension, you know.
But even still, at one point in time, if I'm not mistaken, the score during that game was 30-13 in favor of the Eagles, and I believe it finished 30-20. And regardless of whether you're in coast mode or not, that's not a coast mode game.
So I'm gonna pick. Oh.
You came in so hot. I thought you had your
I
answer.
know,
I
I
thought
was
you had your
ready,
answer
and I
ready.
guess- yourself now.
Then in my head I was like Nick Foles.
All right, Caleb. Back over to you, man.
I don't want to say it because I do love my Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, do I feel a betrayal
But-
coming on?
I have thought about this one long and hard, and I have
That's what
This
Nick Foles
one-
said.
I have this one as one of my 2 controversial picks that I'll say the other one later. I gotta take Philly.
There it is.
I got Houston.
And there, I called it. There's a disagreement.
I call Houston only because this one name is coming after the quarterback, hot and ready. J.J. Watt.
Oh, J.J. Watt. Yep.
Yeah, J.J. Watts. J.J. Watts.
I do.
And watch
I do
out!
love
Watch
me
out for this
some-
one. I'm calling Clowney gets an interception in this game.
Oh, I like it.
Clowney gets an
A
interception.
very bold prediction.
Deshaun Watson runs for about 75 yards and throws for 3 touchdowns.
I'm thinking on the opposite end. I think this is going to be a defensive slugfest, but I think Nick Foles is going to play very well. I wouldn't put it past him to give up at least 1 interception, but he plays smart football. So I'm
So you
thinking.
call him Alex Smith, basically.
I think he's better than Alex Smith.
No,
I
disagree.
I
Rev,
think he is smarter.
Rev, listen to this. You're saying, okay, hang on,
I
wait.
think he is smarter than.
Okay,
Alex Smith.
hang on. Puckett, you may not be able to come back on this show. You mean to tell me, okay, there are smart quarterbacks all in the NFL, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There are safe quarterbacks. Safe, smart. Basically go hand in hand. Safe and smart. So that means no interceptions, you know? Not really throwing the long ball too much. You mean to tell me Nick Foles is better than Alex Smith at that?
I mean, Nick Foles has a 7-touchdown game. Alex Smith doesn't. He also has a ring.
Nick
and
Foles-
Alex Smith doesn't.
Nick Foles will put
But
the
here-
ball downfield.
But here's the thing. Alex Smith has been a starter since basically day
But
one.
if we are agreeing who's better, I'm building a team around Alex Smith, not
yes.
Nick Foles.
Well, most definitely.
I think right now Alex Smith is the better quarterback, but I think that
Well, no,
if
he's on the hospital bed.
other
He may
than
not come
that-
back.
Yeah, he may not come back.
Other
at
than
all.
that, if you remove that
You
from
will
the
see an Alex
situation,
Smith.
you put Nick Foles on almost any other team, he is the starting quarterback.
Did you
He-
see what he did with the Rams?
Did you see when he was back up at KC?
Yeah, it's not good.
Nick Foles, I think, starts. If you take him off of this team, he will start for 10 to 12 other teams in this league, and he will do a solid job. I'm thinking Nick Foles.
I can say
passes.
yes to the starting, no to a decent
I'm not
job.
saying Pro Bowl quarterback, but I'm saying
I'm talking
a guy
about,
who can go out there
I'm
and-
talking about bringing wins in. No, I say no.
I think he can. He wins games.
I say no.
I'm going with Philly in this game, just because I need to gain a point, gain a game, and
my
the
gosh.
Rev and the Bear.
What does your heart tell you?
It also says Philly. Philly's playing.
Oh my gosh! You know
Philly-
what? Watch this. Watch Houston.
Philly-
Houston, come in hot, come in ready, and just destroy.
Philly-
Pluck those feathers right off of them and just send them home.
Philly is playing
Because
really
once if Philly loses this game, they're out of the playoffs.
good. Hey, Philly's playing really good at home.
I
though.
need Philly to lose this game as a Cowboys fan, but I still
Philly
think
is playing
Nick Foles
really
can do
good
it.
at
You
home.
guys aren't being logic here.
I'm big. They're shutting down teams at home.
Next
All right.
subject.
All right, next game.
Next. We already know who we picked on that one. Let's next one.
All right, next one. This should be a unanimous one,
Okay.
but I feel like someone's gonna screw up and pick the wrong team.
Probably Caleb.
If it's the
We already
game that I'm
picked the
thinking
Eagles.
of,
Let's go with Jacksonville
Okay.
at Miami.
I got Jacksonville.
There it is. All right.
Okay, there's the mess up.
I got Jacksonville. Only reason I'm saying, because I don't know what they're gonna do.
So you think Cody Kessler?
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do.
I do not.
That's the thing. Like, there's always that game like you don't know what's going on. That's that game because Miami somehow is in the hunt for the division right now.
They do lead the league in big plays.
They do.
And then in Jacksonville is going through quarterbacks like nothing and Jalen Ramsey and all this stuff, and I don't know what's going on with that team. So Miami's like, oh my God, we don't know against our Florida rival here what's going on. I don't know what to do.
Nice.
Jacksonville wins.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
I'm taking Miami, and I'm taking it by minimum 2 touchdowns.
I'm going also Miami. So if these two games pan out, I could have a lead going into the afternoon games.
I swear, I hope both of those come out with wins. I can't wait to call you guys the next day.
All right. We got Green Bay at New York. Both teams are terrible this year.
Ooh, that's
Green Bay.
ugly.
Is it in New York?
Yes, it is in New York.
It's ugly, but it's
Oh.
still Aaron Rodgers. I'm going Green Bay.
No, Aaron Rodgers is not playing well.
The whole team's not playing well.
He's not, but you know what he's capable of. He
I think
does
Aaron
miraculous
Rodgers. Okay, so
things
Aaron Rodgers to
all
me.
the time for no reason.
So Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Philip Rivers, right? Those three guys to me are like coaches too. They're like Jackie
Yeah.
Moon of semi-pro. Okay.
And Drew Brees.
And so what Aaron Rodgers knows by now, he's like, our team sucks. We need help. We're gonna suck for this draft pick. I say Jets. Jets have a decent defense.
You're going Jets?
Yeah.
I have faith in Aaron Rodgers, man. I'm taking Green Bay, even though they're away. Taking Green Bay.
I am also going New York just because I have no faith in Green Bay.
I don't think that Sam
when you think
Darnold
they're
is
supposed to
gonna
come in, they
outclass-
don't even come in at all.
All right, this next one, no conversation, just pick.
Okay.
We're running out of time.
Okay, so like all of them or just
No,
a
just
few?
this next one.
Okay.
Because there's the one after that we're gonna have to get into a topic about.
Oh, okay.
So, Cincinnati, Cleveland, go.
Cleveland.
Yep, Cleveland. All right. This next one, I said it's going to be a conversation just for this team. Tampa Bay at Dallas.
I am taking my Cowboys.
Surprise.
I mean,
For a reason, though.
I kind of have to go with Dallas.
They play well at
They
home.
did get shut out though last
They did.
week,
I don't want to think about
which was
that.
sad. That
Let's
was kind
not
of
talk about
pathetic.
that.
It was awful.
But I can't speak for my team when we just lost to San Francisco.
My team won a game.
Thank goodness. But I'm gonna go with Dallas.
I'm also going Dallas. All right. Next two, keep them quick. Vikings, Lions in Detroit.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
I'm also going Minnesota. And then Bills, Patriots in Foxborough. Ooh, some struggling over
I
here.
don't know. Pats. I got Pats.
So that other pick that I said was going to be kind of controversial is definitely this one.
So
I'm taking Buffalo.
For the simple reason,
I
That-
kind of agree with you, but I don't know.
I'm taking Buffalo because the Patriots are coming off of 2 back-to-back heartbreaking losses. Their heads are down.
Hey, this has
And-
to be quick, Caleb.
Buffalo, Josh Allen is running the ball well, man, and the Patriots defense is not containing things.
All right,
I'm taking
Patriots.
Buffalo.
Patriots in the hunt for the division title. I'm going Patriots just
Yep.
because they're going to come out hot. All right, these next three, keep them quick, Caleb. Falcons, Panthers in Carolina.
Falcons.
Yep, Falcons.
Falcons.
No Cam Newton.
Chicago, Niners.
Chicago.
That's a blowout. Chicago, easy.
Chicago. And then Rams, Cards.
Also a blowout. Rams.
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 Yeah.
All right, now we're into the night games. Well, sorry. We got 3 more games to go through. My bad, guys.
Hey, you forgot about my Hawks, man.
That's the night game.
I know.
We have Steelers at New Orleans.
Ooh, good game. Still
New
taking,
Orleans.
Still taking New Orleans.
I'm
Yeah.
also taking New Orleans, but Big Ben, please have like a 3-4 touchdown game, please.
Please don't.
Now we're into the night game.
Yeah.
KC versus
Is it in Seattle? I haven't checked.
it is
It's in
in
Seattle.
Seattle
Oh, thank goodness.
versus surprise guys, the Seahawks.
All right. I love my team to death. Of course, I'm going to go with my Seahawks, even though they came off a bad loss last week. Shouldn't even win to overtime. But I will say this, though. There were really bad calls that game.
There were.
Really, really bad calls. Time crucial, of course. But also, Seattle, you need to know when things are necessary. Like, you can't be a child on that field the whole time. You know the rules of the game. Stop breaking them.
Yeah.
They are the most penalized team, and it's killing them. If they can have a clean game, I think they could blow out any team.
Caleb, what you got?
It's hard to say no to Kansas City right now. With as well as Patrick Mahomes is playing, he's by far leading in the MVP race. Even though I would take Drew Brees as my MVP, but I gotta go Kansas City.
It's just so hard because
So
you got a clutch quarterback versus a quarterback that's like doing great.
this is the way I see it.
It's a close game.
KC is the better team, but they're coming off a hard loss to the Chargers.
That's true.
Of heartbreaking proportions.
And the Chargers defense is nowhere near
Seahawks
Seahawks.
have a good defense.
The only difference in the two teams is Chargers have a better offense,
Yeah.
but Russell Wilson's good enough
To get you.
that if it's in a close game, I'm more comfortable with Russell Wilson.
So like a clutch moment.
So clutch moment,
yeah.
if it's a close game, I'm taking Russell Wilson.
And we don't know how Patrick Mahomes performs in those because
And
he's
so-
blowing people out.
I am going against all my better judgment,
Please pick Seattle, Rev.
and I'm picking Seattle.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about.
I'm taking Kansas City.
Eat it, Caleb.
So let's go to the Monday night game, which I don't know why this is the Monday night game. It should be the KC Seattle, and the Steelers Saints should be the Sunday night game.
Okay.
But the Monday night game absolutely disgusts me. Monday night football disgusts
I
me.
mean,
'Cause-
every team's got to have one.
yeah, but like the Monday night football on a whole is just terrible this year. None of the
It really
games,
has been.
none of the games have been
I don't
really
know.
exciting, and the announcers and everything is just terrible.
Except
Except
Joe
for-
Buck.
It's Joe Buck
Oh,
and
ew.
Witten and
Except for
the-
the Rams
and the
Kansas
booger
City
and the
game.
Boogermobile, and I just don't like it. I don't like the halftime performance. I don't like anything about Monday Night Football. But we have Denver versus Oakland. Pretty should be easy to call.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Gross, but
I got
Denver.
Oakland.
Oh, I like it.
I got Oakland because you know what? They're just you know what? I'm picking Oakland because you know what? That's a team that just nobody cares about in the league right now. And I think Marshawn Lynch is pissed off that he's losing to every team in Oakland.
Yeah, he went to.
He went to the council meeting.
Yeah,
and it was
I
like,
saw that.
we lost the Warriors. We're losing the Raiders. Don't lose the A's. Which I've seen the project for the A's to have a new stadium. It is beautiful.
Yeah, it looks gorgeous. I
Yeah,
like
right
I
on
like-
the bay.
I like the outfield. How they're gonna have the two
Yeah.
bats. Yeah,
I like
looks,
it.
It looks amazing.
So hopefully they go through with that. And plus, since Oakland's leaving, A's have their own stadium. And I'm going with Oakland just because. I think they have a chance in that game.
I'm going Denver because the coach doesn't want to lose his job,
I gotta take Denver.
and that does it for NFL Pick'ems.
Yeah.
Pretty
basic.
A lot of agreeing.
I got 4 different answers.
I know. So
that could either bite me in the butt or it can make me
I'm
look
either
like a genius.
I'm either gonna go down 5 or go up by 3. we'll see.
So I'm not gonna lie, I just want to do a random thing here. So me and Caleb earlier went miniature golfing,
Oh man.
and I just want to let you know I am a professional mini golfer, and I destroyed him.
I didn't even play bad either. That's
All right,
the
so I'm
thing.
hearing a Rev and The Bear challenge. Our next podcast will come on the mini golf course. We'll play each other.
Yeah, bring
Um,
it. I have my own putter. By the way, so since
So you're going putter.
yeah, he's like my caddy.
Oh, okay.
He washes the ball and like puts it down on the you know how like miniature golf has the 3 little holes.
Yeah.
You know, just pick where you get to shoot. You have to pick one of the 3 holes.
Yeah.
I tell him, and he tells me the angle that he's got, and I use my little, magnifier that tells me how many yards I'm out. I got in like 4 hole-in-ones today.
Well, not to brag, but I am a shooter McGavin on the mini
Okay.
golf course. So,
Well, I've taken notes from Adam Sandler,
ooh.
and Happy Gilmore showed me how to putt, so I just
Okay.
gotta go to my happy place.
Okay, well, let's, yep, you heard it
So
here.
watch out.
Live challenge. I accepted it, and we will do this.
But besides, I have live intel of how good I am. Isn't that right, Caleb?
I don't want to admit it, but yes. Yeah, he is solid.
All right, so there it is. Live challenge.
Bring it.
Let's do it. And then we'll talk to the producer and get her to set it up.
She needs to, immediately.
Yeah, I will shoot her an email, and she will take care of that.
She knows that she can compete in this too, right?
She's actually really good.
But I'll destroy her.
She is
I will.
pretty
I'm
good.
sorry, I don't mean I'm a gentleman at heart, but when you come on my miniature golf course, I mean business.
There's no holds bar.
That turf is mine. That is
Alright.
all mine. I even go to the restroom there and claim it there too.
Oh, man, that's ballsy. I don't do that. All right, let's get into the last topic of the night. It's for all you NBA fans. We are talking NBA, but only one storyline.
The
It's
only storyline there is.
and the only storyline that matters. Anthony Davis, the brow. Where is he gonna go?
L.A. because LeBron owns part of his contract.
I'm also saying he goes to LA because he doesn't want to play with LeBron.
That's true. Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't think that New Orleans is going to be willing to trade him this year. And with the pieces that LA have, I don't think they have what's necessary to trade for him.
They have draft picks. They can give up draft picks.
Yeah, they have draft picks, but I wouldn't take any kind of amount of draft
Have you
picks.
seen the college basketball, the way that the recruits are coming out? I would.
But
take
don't forget, it's professional sports. It could be a 3-team trade where
True. Memphis needs some help.
Memphis needs a lot of help.
They're playing
could.
great. They're playing great, but they need. If they can get in on a trade with LA and all that, I
Yeah.
think they can work something out.
I think
It's going to be something.
as
that-
long as they remember the Brooks, as long as that Brooks situation
Yeah,
gets
you-
solved. People want
the first initial first.
people
and
want
then do-
Dylan Brooks. No one wants Marshawn Brooks.
I don't know why I take both.
Just trade the Brooks brothers. Isn't that a clothing store?
I mean, I think it is. No, I think isn't it a bookstore?
No,
No,
Brooks Brothers is a nice clothing line.
I'm thinking of Brookstone for some reason. That's like that cool
Yeah.
place where you can get all the cool gadgets.
The
and
Yeah.
stuff.
Brooks Brothers bookstore? That sounds weird.
I think
Yeah,
it would
it's-
sell. I think it would outbid
I think it would
Barnes
sell.
and Noble. I think it would outbid Barnes and Noble.
I think it's a good storyline, but we're all agreeing that he will go to LA at some point. Maybe not traded this year, but free agency probably going to LA.
Either that
Yeah.
or my dark horse for that is what if he does go to the dark side, to the Eastern Conference, and goes to Boston?
No, they don't need him there.
I thought about it, and yeah, they're
If they
not.
get rid
they don't need him
of if they
there.
get rid of Gordon Hayward, I'd much rather have Gordon Hayward. Or not Gordon Hayward. I'd much rather have Anthony Davis.
Okay, first
at my
off,
power forward spot.
so as a GM, okay, so you mean to tell me, okay, I'm gonna get Anthony Davis for half a season, not knowing if I'm gonna re-sign him or not.
Oh, no, I mean in the
when I
free
got Gordon
agency.
Hayward for 2 more seasons.
Well, he's talking about free agency.
What do you mean? And like if Gordon Hayward and Anthony Davis were both in free agency?
No, if Anthony Davis is free agency. You trade Hayward, and then you bring in Davis.
No, I have Hayward under contract for longer and probably cheaper.
A lot cheaper. So yeah,
I would definitely keep
But it's
Hayward there.
Anthony Davis,
And-
man.
It is Anthony Davis, but Hayward's just doing just fine there.
but plus, LA has LeBron. That's all you need.
Yeah. But here's the thing too. Also,
Are they going to have the cap space for LeBron and Anthony Davis?
Yes.
Yeah,
Because Rajon Rondo only signed 1 year. Ingram's contract, I think, is up. That's 13 and a half gone.
yeah.
So that's a good chunk. Anthony Davis, who I'm going to ask about for,
He's gonna ask for him supermax.
yeah, I'm going to say maybe 30 to 40 million a season.
Yeah,
Somewhere around there.
and I think LA will work it because they want a ring.
But
He
if I
will get paid nothing less than a supermax deal.
yeah, if I were LA, I would definitely try to keep him there, and I would try to keep Ingram, because Ingram's hot right now.
Ingram will probably take a pay cut to stay. If you're,
I
if you're
think
getting,
he
if
would.
you're getting Davis,
I
I think a lot of those players take a pay cut to stay.
Like Boogie, but he's not even playing.
Boogie's in Golden,
Golden
State.
State.
That's what I'm saying. He took a pay cut to go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, I think certain team people and players would take a pay cut to play with to stay on the team. LeBron and AD, yeah, people take a pay
Is
cut.
Kevin Durant a free agent after this year?
Yes.
I believe he is.
So I don't think he stays in Golden State. He got what he wanted. You know, he got everything that he really, really wanted. He doesn't go to OKC. God no. If you are Kevin Durant, don't even have a thought of going to OKC because Russell Westbrook is not going to.
So here what happens? Free agency, right? AD's a free agent. Kevin Durant's a free agent. AD leaves for LA. That opens up cap space. You bring in Kevin Durant. You still have a superstar.
So
Your
basically-
team doesn't lose a lot.
LA's in a good spot right now. They
Yeah.
signed LeBron, which is good.
Yeah.
They still have young players that are great. And
A
then
lot of
there's some
potential.
veterans that are leaving that take a lot of cap space.
And they
And you can go after 2 top stars.
yeah. And Kawhi's free agent too. So don't forget about that. Kawhi is also on the market.
I think he stays in Toronto.
I think he does too.
I think
he
he does.
loves it there. He's playing phenomenal.
He didn't want to be there at first either. He's,
Oh,
he is digging
yeah,
it.
he likes it, and he likes the style and everything like that. And he's playing like the MVP of him was.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I agree with that.
So that does it for the Rev and The Bear show, guys. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit us up on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook with any questions, comments, or concerns.
Yep.
And Caleb, last shout out. You got anybody else want to shout out?
Just gotta say hey to my mama again, man. I love you, mama.
You going home anytime soon?
Nah, I just went home for Thanksgiving, man. It'll be a
Okay,
while.
so you just went. Okay, at least you just went. Well, we appreciate you being on the
Yeah.
show, of course. I know it was kind of last minute, but you told us how much you like the show so much, and now me and you have a rivalry in
Indeed
miniature
we do.
golf as well.
Indeed.
And we will bring you back for sure because you had a lot of good insight.
I
Yeah, you brought
appreciate
the
y'all
coaches
having me, man.
inside.
I appreciate it, man. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
So we will sign out with that note. Y'all have a good night and a Merry Christmas.
Merry
Indeed,
Christmas. And
Merry Christmas.
before we leave, the best Christmas gift you can give somebody is Big Zay's Mac's new album.
That is correct.
And still waiting for hear about Soma. And don't forget about this new up-and-coming artist that I have recently come in contact with, Dro Benji. He is really good. He is on Zay's record label. He's a really good guy. Personal friend of mine. Check him out as well. I will drop the link in the comments when this video airs. Thanks for listening. Merry Christmas. And we'll see you guys soon.
Merry Christmas, guys.